we kind of touched on that a little bit already. And future technology is going to involve computers and computer technological information on how to use the computers. What about programming? Learning how to program that little machine and not just use it. Use it to your advantage. And fun. Have fun with them too. I think you've done a good job with the security part of the one-on-one program where the kids shouldn't be abusing the tool that they're given and just use it as a game thing. But there are some games on there, aren't there? I believe there are. So I think that the future of technology is important, but I also heard what Bob said earlier about traditional values. We got to kind of hang in there with what we learned as young people, what we were taught as children on traditional values. So while there's change in the future, we've got to hang on to some of our past as well.
Mrs. Fluegge.
Technology has great points. I know we talked about it earlier quite a bit, that these kids need to learn technology. And we have to learn with them because I have to keep up as a parent, and I need to be able to look at their stuff just as much as them, you know. And I like being able to pull up his grades whenever I feel like it and see what he's doing, you know, instead of calling. Not that that's wrong, but they need to utilize this technology, and every little bit of technology they can get their hands on, we need to make it available for them. That's, you know, when their future careers are going to be based on new technology, probably more than we're going to be able to provide, and we need to keep them updated no matter what it takes.
Mr. Engberg.
There are so many good ideas and perspectives that have been presented before the mic got to me, but a couple of things. The bond issue, I believe, has about $1 million in it for technology upgrades. The one-to-one program tends to make computer labs, as we know them, I believe, somewhat obsolete. And one of the issues involved in technology would logically be bigger and better routers and servers capable of handling many more units. And the future we will look forward to a lot of technology becoming obsolete rather quickly. I'm not going to go into any of the more details here. They've been well presented, but I think this is the last item, and I just want to make a comment about my reflections of class of 1960, and I am very proud to say that my heroes were teachers, and they served me well, and they prepared me here for a technical career, which I've enjoyed for decades. And I just want to see the students that are leaving Mora to be well prepared and to enjoy their experience here. Thank you.
Mr. Woods.
I'm excited about the future of the technology in the schools. We're seeing it already with the robotics class and how that's taken off. We were just watching it in its infancy just a couple of years ago, and now it's exploded. And those are the kind of classes that we're going to need for everyone, from our lowest achievers to our highest achievers. They're all going to be in touch with technology in some way, shape, or form. And that's what we're going to continue to see. So things like Brandon Austin's class, where he incorporates the technical aspects for kids that are maybe having trouble with math skills, and making it applicable and applicable to everyday events for them, so that they can catch on and learn and use those for real world experiences. I see the teachers coming up with these great innovative ways to bring technology into the classroom, and we just need to support that. So that's the way I see the future of technology here.
Mrs. Bohachek.
It seems like technology is advancing so fast that sometimes we can't keep up. And I think that that's a great thing, but we need to try to make it accessible to our kids because it is, it's just coming all of the time. And and it's in your face. Even with me, I'm making social media a little bit too much. But I rely on it. Most people rely on it. I rely on it to check my kids' grades. We need to keep going with that. We need to learn it for the future. The kids need to have as much access to it as they possibly can. Our teachers have done a great job with supplying this for the kids and teaching them how to do what they are doing on their iPads right now. We've got to keep it up. We've got to keep progressing and following the times.
Mr. Jensen.
Technology is one of the ever advancing, the fastest moving thing in education that I see. And if we slow down in any way, we're going to put our kids farther behind, and that scares me the worst. We have to so move forward because it affects everything. I was writing down notes and I got the robotics down and stuff, security, aviation. We watched a show on jets the other night on one of the programs. It just blew my mind that jets are totally flown by computers now, and you really don't need a pilot. I didn't realize that, and that's been there for several years now. We have to never slow down when it comes to this. We have to move forward because of vocational programs and everything else. It's all encompassing no matter how you look. Technology piece.